Let's talk SEBO vacuum cleaners. I'm Megan with Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum, and we carry the SEBO vacuum cleaners and we have fallen in love with them. Not only is their distribution center pretty local to us, it's in Centennial, which we are located in Colorado, all over the place. But one of the best things about the SEBO vacuum cleaners is that several of their vacuum cleaners have one of the best warranties. They've got 10 years on the parts, 10 years on the motor, and 7 years on the labor. So that is far more than most of the other brands that we hear out there, and they warranty their work greatly. But one of my favorite features on the SEBO vacuum cleaners is actually their power head. A lot of their vacuums have the same power head, from the upright vacuums like this to the canister vacuums such as the SEBO D4 or the E3s. And the power head itself is just impressive. So let's take a look at it. On this guy, I can actually remove this power head pretty easily. I'm going to put it down on the ground so I can reach it a little bit better. There's just a little handle release where I can pull that power head right off. And now suddenly my upright vacuum cleaner is more like a canister, but this is separate. And what is so nice about this power head is that it is very versatile. So if you have a combination of hardwood floor and carpeted floor, if you have lots of beautiful area rugs, if you have some of that really plush stuff, any of that, you can adjust this power head to work with it. So you'll notice on the front, it is numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can move this dial to wherever I need. And you'll see when I'm up at 4, the front of the vacuum is a lot higher than when it's down at number 1. Height adjustment on a vacuum is so important because if you do have those really thick shag rugs, you don't want it to be pulling the fibers out of the carpet. You want it to be just agitating it just enough, but not pulling it, and giving it enough suction to get all that dirt all the way out. So you actually have height adjustment on the SEBO vacuum cleaners, which is great. I also love the fact that if I do have hardwood floors or something that can get damaged a little bit easier, I can just press or step on this button right here and it turns the brush roller off. So if you see it turn orange, your brush roller is off. If you see it green, the brush roller is on and in the right position for it to actually give you a good clean. And if this light turns red, it is actually too high or too low and is going to damage or not clean at all what you're trying to do. So the power head built in on most of their vacuum cleaners kind of gives you a guide of what to do, which is really nice. But that's not all about this guy. Another thing, it's got this nice bright orange step place so that you know that's where you release your head. A lot of people are in the habit of stepping on the front and forcing it back, but built into this is a safety so that you don't damage that mechanism. And that is really cool in and of itself. We do see a lot of people bring in their vacuums for repair because of that. It also does have nice rubber wheels. And with that, that makes it so it doesn't damage your floor as it's rolling around. But then let's talk about my two favorite parts. So right here is a little orange door. And what I love about that little orange door is that I call it the anti-Lego valve. Because in here, you can get any of that small debris, dirt, dust, dog hair, at least in my house, you can get a lot of that stuff out of there pretty easily. I also love the brush roller. So I'm going to lift this up a little bit so you can see it. There's a little button right here that says press. So if I press it, twist this off, I can take off the brush roller super easy. And you can see it's got lots of nice bristles and everything. And replacing the brush rollers is very easy because you're just replacing this assembly, not the whole power head, which is amazing. So when I'm done, when you clean your brush roller, I recommend doing it every time that you vacuum. I also have 3 cats, 3 dogs, long hair, a lot of people in my house, etc. I usually take a seam ripper, rip the hair off. And once that is clean and free of hair, all I have to do is slide it back into the vacuum. I kind of twist until it fits. And then I put this guy back on. Okay, I usually do it this angle. There we go. And then slide it back into place. And then I'm back in action. So the SEBO power heads are incredible, and they work on most of their vacuums, from the Felix series, just like this one, to their canisters. So come into the stores and check it out yourself, because this power head alone is one of the best reasons to buy a SEBO, not including the warranty. So we'll see you when you come in. Thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you next time.